Welcome back to our channel, Canine Lovers. Dogs, they are sunshine personified. They are fierce and loyal creatures and the best companions anyone could ask for. Sorry, cat lovers, no offense. Do you find your doggo expressing weird little quirks that seem odd to you? Don't overthink it. It might be even a sign that indicates that your dog loves you. Today, we brief you on the ways in which your cuddly companions show that they love you. And there is no bluffing here, because these are scientifically proven. Number 10. Are your clothes disappearing often? Do you often find your pet carrying your stinky socks around the home? If you are irritated by this theory, you will not be anymore after you know the reason behind the action. It's a known fact that dogs love their owner's scents. They experience the world based on their senses of smell. And guess what? They collect your clothes so that they can smell them and get more acquainted with your smell. When a familiar scent reaches your doggo, like your smell, it lights up the caudate nucleus part of their brain. When a test was run to see this, a neuroscientist found that a dog's brain functions more when a familiar scent is introduced to them. Dogs smelling your clothes is a gesture that they make to show that they adore you. Isn't that so sweet? If you are worried about your dog chewing your clothes, then you should consider buying more chewable toys for them. After all, it might be inappropriate for them to chew your stinky socks. Number 9. Does your pet smile at you? No, you are not imagining this, because dogs do genuinely smile up at you, and it's definitely not a random action or quirk. A lot of dogs learn to smile. They open their mouths and reveal their teeth in a wide grin. This is a way in which your pet shows that it cares for you. It has been confirmed by several specialists too. Dogs tend to get happy when you reward them for some action. An open-mouthed smile or relaxed grin means that your puppy is feeling happy and fond of you. You can make your doggy even happier by reciprocating a big smile. This will make them feel loved. If you find your pet smiling with its upper lip curled up, it's a sign that indicates that they are content. It could also mean that they want to appease you, which in turn will make them smile even more. Number 8. Does your puppy lean on you? When you are sitting on your couch watching your favorite show, you might find your canine friend leaning on your leg or curling up near your feet. This gesture speaks a lot, as this means that your pet considers you as their comfort person. A good snuggle is on the way. When dogs get anxious or nervous, they tend to seek physical reassurance from their humans. They indicate this by leaning against you, thus seeking more security and comfort. Leaning against their humans makes a pet feel safe, and isn't that so pure? So the next time your dog drapes itself on you, make sure to give them proper attention. Sometimes when puppies don't feel well, they seek comfort from their owner. Leaning is a way of asking for cuddles. Go have a good cuddle session with your puppier and show them all that love they deserve. Number 7. Is your puppy excited to see you? This is one of the most common ways in which a pet shows it cares for its owner. When you have been away from home for a while, be it for work or a quick supermarket visit, your doggo will be extremely happy to see you come back. A lot of dogs tend to get excited and even jump on their owners when they have just walked through the door. Oh, calm down, boy. The enthusiasm shown by your pet equals the love they have for you. It is simple science, and it means they are very happy to have their human back all to themselves. If you want to get a bit technical, we will tell you that too. When your dog reunites with you after a few hours of your absence, their oxytocin levels increases, and the secretion of their stress hormone, cortisol, is lowered drastically. This excitement can be shown by your pup in several ways, some common ones including jumping and licking your hands and face. Don't all this excitement make you forget about your stressful day? Go show some love to your loyal friend. Number 6. Do you find your dog sleeping on your bed? If you find your dog sleeping in your bed or even your room, it suggests that your pet is showing their devotion and love for you. This is a way of transferring feelings for dogs, says a recent research. When your affectionate pet gets comfortable, they tend to cuddle up with you and your family members. You might find your puppy following you and showing interest in being close to you when you fall asleep. The reason is quite sweet. They want to prove their loyalty to you, so they are trying to stay with their pack, which is their human in this case. A person who has provided a home for a dog will be automatically considered part of their pack, eventually. This is a very fierce way in which dogs show their unwavering company and dedication. Number 5. Is your dog demanding cuddles? Dogs, in general, love physical affection, but don't run after them to give them a smooch. They might become uncomfortable. When we say physical affectionate, we talk about the actions they initiate. Several dog owners will understand. If you've had your pet for a long time, you would have noticed that they tend to snuggle with you a lot. This is a sure sign of affection. Dogs tend to get more cuddly, more so after you feed them. This is not because they see you as a source of food. No, it is rather about their trust in you and how they show their gratitude and love for their humans. Snuggles also release endomorphins in your pets, and that makes them super happy. A cuddle with a doggo can make anyone happy, right? Other signs of physical affection include leaning and sleeping with their heads on your feet or some other part of you. Think of it this way: they could literally cuddle up anywhere in the house, but they choose to share their love. Ah, you are indeed a lucky pet owner. Number 4. Do you see a doggo wagging his tail? Dogs tend to wag their tail when they are relaxed and joyous. But one thing to keep in mind is that dogs sometimes wag their tails when they are angry too. Want to know how to differentiate between happy wagging and angry wagging? Here you go. When a dog is relaxed, it can wag its tail easily. You can easily see it in their body language. This is a gesture of love towards their humans. They are conveying that they are happy to see you. On the other hand, if you see that your pet's posture is rigid but their tail is twitching and they are growling, it is a sign of anger. Their next move might be to bite you. An Italian neuroscientist and 2 veterinarians have researched this wagging style. When your puppy is excited to see you, their tails seem to wag strongly towards the right side of their body. Keep in mind to look at other gestures so that you can be positive that your pet is indeed happy to see you. We don't want you to get a bite mark. Number 3. Is your pet raising its eyebrow? Again, if you have found your pet doing a weird action like raising their eyebrows, you are not imagining it. If you pay close attention to the facial expressions of your doggo, you'll be able to see clearly that they are trying to mimic some expressions. According to research, dogs tend to deliver more facial movements when their owners pay them enough attention. What the research proves is that your dog mimics your own facial expression, and this means they notice all your actions, which is because they love you. Another research has proven that dogs tend to wiggle their eyebrows when they spot their owners. Number 2. Does your puppy bring its favorite toy to you? Your pet wanting to play with you is a huge sign of love, but dogs make this even more special by bringing their favorite toys. Besides being an exhibit of adoration and tenderness, this gesture also has a deeper meaning. As we told you earlier, your canine buddy considers you as their pack's leader. Dogs are very possessive about their toys, bones, and other chewable items. If your puppy is happy to give you their toy, it could also mean that they are giving you an offering. What an honor for you! This gesture can also be interpreted in another way. When your pet presents you with their most prized possession, it indicates that they trust you enough to take care of it, just like you take care of them. All this mushy talk makes me want to get a pup here. Number 1. Does your dog initiate eye contact? Eye contact is solely reserved for our loved ones. Then obviously, the same applies to your pet too. This is their way of showing their devotion to you. Maintain eye contact with your puppy when you are playing and cuddling, and this results in the release of oxytocin in both of your bodies. Your pet gazing into your eyes can help you in forming a deep bond between you both. As dogs cannot verbally communicate with you, this is their way of showing emotions. If you know some more of these, do let us know in the comments. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. See you next week. Until then, give some good cuddles to your dog on our behalf.